Hello, welcome to our classes. I'm Dr. K.K. Misra. Multiple choice questions on International Human Resource Management, Part 3rd. This I have been doing for my MBA aspirants of Aktu who are to write their final semester examinations scheduled to be held very soon. Now directly come to the question. Question number 1. There are a number of criticisms against the current literature on International Human Resource Management IHRM. Which of the following is not one of these criticisms? Options are A. The field is not clearly defined. B. It is influenced by a discussion of concepts and issues with little backing systematic research. C. The field should be built around a broader set of questions. D. It lacks appropriate theoretical structures. Correct option is A. The field is not clearly defined. Question number 2. The main focus on IHRM is the options are A. Management of expatriates, B. Worldwide management of people, C. Management of small businesses internationally, D. Management of international organizations. Correct option is B. Worldwide management of people. Now move to next slide. Question number 3. Two groups of factors influence the choice of global versus local HR practices and policies in multinational enterprises. These factors are known as, options are A. Exogenous and endogenous, B. Ancillary and accessory, C. Interactive and interpersonal, D. Concessionary and cooperation. Correct option is A. Exogenous and endogenous. Now question number 4. This paradigm assumes that the purpose of the study of HRM and in particular strategic human resource management is to improve the way that human resources are managed strategically within organizations. Options are A. Divergence paradigm, B. Contextual paradigm, C. Global paradigm, D. Universalistic paradigm. Correct option is D. Universalistic paradigm. Question number 5. Convergence refers to a situation where the same trends are visible in different nations, but they may not be getting more alike. Options are A. Initial, B. Final, C. Directional, D. Cultural. Correct option is C. Directional. Now move to next slide. Question number 6. Which one of the following statements is correct? A. According to the cultural reach, social engagements in a nation are always distinct and many of the institutions are likely to shape the social construction of an organization. B. Culture is seen as shared by individuals as a means of conferring meaning and adding sense to social interactions. C. The wealth of a society, the general and vocational education system, employment legislation and the amount of informal working in an economy will not have an impact on the way that HRM can be conducted. D. The institutional school share in common the notion that it is not possible to depart radically from established rules and norms. Correct option is B. Let me tell you, this is applied question. You need to be very comprehensive about it while you look at it. It is B. Culture is seen as shared by individuals as a means of conferring meaning and adding sense to the social interactions. Now question number 7. International organizations normally employ expatriates in the following roles except. Options are A. Country manager, B. Technical specialist, C. Financial controller, D. Union leader. Correct option is D. Union leader. Now move to next slide. Viewers, let me tell you that correct options are by and large highlighted. In case of any discrepancy, you will find this in my narration. Now question number 8. The use of third country nationals, TCNS, provides a number of advantages. Which of the following is not one of these advantages? Options are: A. They take the organization away from criticism as ethnocentric. B. They are usually considerably cheaper. C. They often have a culture awareness which can be beneficial. D. They have an adequate knowledge of home office goals and procedures. Correct option is D. They have an adequate knowledge of home office goals and procedures. Now question number 9. Endogenous factors include all of the following except options are: A. The international orientation of the organization's headquarters. B. The structure of international operations. C. Industry characteristics such as type of business and technology available. D. The MNEs, multinational enterprises, experience in managing international operations. Correct option is C. Industry characteristics such as type of business and technology available. Now move to next slide. Question number 10. Convergence refers to a situation where the countries are actually becoming more similar. Options are: A. Cultural. B. Final. C. Initial. D. Directional. Correct option is B. Final. Question number 11. Dash is a scientific reach where HRM is seen as a science and the aim is to find universally applicable laws. Options are: A. The contextual paradigm. B. The universalistic paradigm. C. Social Darwinism. D. Divergence. Correct option is B. The universalist paradigm. Question number 12. Enablers of global HRM includes the following except options are: A. Information exchange. B. HR affordability. C. Central HR philosophy. D. E-enabled HR and knowledge transfer. Correct option is A. Information exchange. Move to next slide. Question number 13. International HRM originally consisted of three major cultures on inquiry, namely: A. The conduct of people management in internationally operating companies. B. The international transfer of staff focused on expatriation. C. Comparing HRM policies and practices across different countries. D. Comparing different culture with each other. Correct option is, options available are here: A, B and C, B, C and D, C, A, C and D, D, A, B, C and D. Correct option is A, B and C. Now question number 14. In international human resource management, communication in ethnocentric organizations are: options are: A. Totally connected in a network of subsidiaries and subsidiaries with headquarters. B. Little among subsidiaries and little between the subsidiary and headquarters. C. From headquarters to local subsidiaries. D. Little between the subsidiary and headquarters, medium to high among subsidiaries in regions. This is applied. If you compare, you will find C. From headquarters to local subsidiaries. Now move to next slide. Question number 15. In international human resource management, communication in geocentric organizations are: A. Totally connected in a network of subsidiaries and subsidiaries with headquarters. B. Little among subsidiaries and little between the subsidiary and headquarters. C. From headquarters to local subsidiaries. D. Little between the subsidiary and headquarters, medium to high among subsidiaries in regions. Correct option is A, totally connected in a network of subsidiaries and subsidiaries with headquarters. Question number 16. In international human resource management, ethnocentric organizations are usually staffed with options are A, home country managers, B, the best people where they can be utilized the best, C, host country managers, D, managers that may come from nations within the region. Correct option is A, home country managers. Move to next slide. Question number 17. In international human resource management, communication in regio-centric organizations are options are A, totally connected in a network of subsidiaries and subsidiaries with headquarters, B, little among subsidiaries and little between the subsidiary and headquarters, C, from headquarters to local subsidiaries, D, little between the subsidiary and headquarters, medium to high among subsidiaries in regions. Correct option is D, little between the subsidiary and headquarters, medium to high among subsidiaries in the region. Question number 18. In international human resource management, geocentric organizations are usually staffed with options are A, home country managers, B, the best people where they can be utilized the best, C, host country managers, D, managers that may come from nations within the region. You need to apply your mind. Correct option is B, the best people where they can be utilized the best. Move to next slide. Question number 19. In international human resource management, communication in polycentric organizations are options are A, totally connected in a network of subsidiaries and subsidiaries with headquarters, B, little among subsidiaries and little between the subsidiary and headquarters, C, from headquarters to local subsidiaries, D, little between the subsidiaries and headquarters, medium to high among subsidiaries in regions. Correct option is B, little among subsidiaries and little between the subsidiaries and headquarters. Now question number 20. In international human resource management, polycentric organizations are usually staffed with options are A, home country managers, B, the best people where they can be utilized the best, C, host country managers, D, managers that may come from nations within the region. Correct option is host country managers. So this was all about this video tutorial. More quality content will be given in upcoming video tutorial. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the bell button so that you keep on getting the notifications of my contributions on management and other aspects of personality and soft skills development. Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice time. Best of luck.